streaming live on YouTube and the PlayStation Network. March 25th, 2018, 1:45 p.m.
Okay.
Fourjacs versus Seattle. PhatBoyBBQ, the son.
Hey, Keith. We started the game late. We're gonna play at 1 p.m. We supposed to play. We was 45 minutes late.
Okay.
But you gonna be the Cardinals?
Yeah, one time, yeah. Try something new.
You want me to try a different team?
That's up to you, cause I mean, but I didn't play. You played with this team before. I know about them.
Just gonna stick with this team. Hey. So for a second, I'm like, wait, you're playing on the Cardinals?
Yeah, gonna see how it is.
Because I'm like, did you accidentally pick that team on mistake? Hey. Hey, Keith. Almost like every time I talk, I hear like another voice doing it too.
Like an echo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens sometime in this PlayStation Network.
I'm like, can you stop copying me?
Just chill with you. There we go.
Let's go. Adrian Peterson and Eddie Lacy, 37K, 71, 72 yards, 60, 0 to 13 long, 31 long.
It's Peterson's Cardinals going up against Lacy's Seahawks.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Okay, yeah, it had to make sure who my running back is.
I'm about to check something real fast too.
Okay.
Okay, that's for my ponytail, kick me to one. Okay, got everything good.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah, cause like right when I was doing something, I'm like, wait, what?
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. He finds an opening past the 40. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. pitch to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football.
Get him.
It's loose, poked out.
Get him.
Yes, that's what I was just planning for.
At the
That fumble.
39-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Did you hear that?
What the announcer said?
My cap to him. Congratulations, big time play.
No, just like a motorcycle just came like.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Watch, try to listen.
So we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat
Did you
line
kind of
and
hear
in the
that?
newspaper.
Yeah, I heard something, yeah.
But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
He's like.
On second down, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Corey Peters able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. An extra DB added here for the Cards on third.
Blitzer play coverage.
They go play action now. Wilson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Get him.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them. We show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now they're...
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown.
Double. Come on, this thing. I got another one box.
And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a...
Oh, yeah, and then it went from now, it's with him, it's what the record is 43-20 now.
Oh, yeah, and Keith.
Huh?
It's 3-3 against us.
Yeah, me and you 3-3.
Let's see who will take the lead.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes Arizona's offense back onto the field. Earlier we were talking about the quarterback position. A big decision coming up on that spot. But, you know, Cardinal fans and fantasy football owners, I guess, so disappointed when David Johnson went down in the opener with a fractured wrist, wound up missing the season. That kind of got overlooked in 2017.
It certainly did, and it was the first big domino in why the Cardinals didn't really make a run at the playoffs this year, because of David Johnson's ability to run it and catch it and initiate all the offense that the Cardinals wanted to run. The defense still held up. Calais Campbell and Jack Campbell, the defense was still 6th in the league. But offensively, we're not nearly the same team.
Don't get another fumble.
Oh, I won't.
I'm just waiting for another one to happen.
Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, Palmer. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target.
13, what he gonna do?
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. That's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown.
That's good enough as a punt right
Oh,
there.
Bobby Wagner got that.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the
Bobby
last
Wagner, middle linebacker, gets a wide receiver. Once I saw that safety miss, I'm like, dang it. Then once Bobby Wagner got up there, I'm like, whoa, that must have brought my team up big time.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Now Wilson on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings
What can I do?
Down. They run for it with Carson. And some room to maneuver. And he
What the?
drawn down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll give him 8 on the
No,
play.
I juked him, and then he went right back on that sideline.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gauton hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
No, you don't go back to the middle. You keep on going straight. Hit the sideline and go. Yeah.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense.
Oh, he just wanted to play with them.
They go play action.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
Pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
What?
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yeah, I got a pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Yeah. That's my special pass.
An 8-yard touchdown
Yeah.
run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Yes, he did. It just left the L.
It's good to make it 14-0. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
And it's left the L again.
And no return on
Hey,
this
Chief.
one as the fair catch is signaled
You heard
for
that?
and taken.
Yeah, my uncle said you scared of the hawk's nest.
Back out onto the field. And
No.
on here, Charles, just keep possession.
He said
Football.
no.
Turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Mike Bennett. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
you gonna call a hike?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Palmer, he's going deep for Brown. And incomplete. He can't hang on.
I do not know how he dropped that.
Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Thank you. Huh? No, I'm not gonna eat the snicker now.
Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over
She's outside.
for the 1st and 10 on the short side.
Her dad catch. Okay. Hey, Dad, look. Hey, Keith.
Huh?
My dad's gonna be like, who you playing? I'm like, Keith. Oh, he gonna be the Cardinals now?
Now Wilson
See, he
That's
wish I would play.
JR, stop!
See, if he see that, then he gonna be like, well, why he don't play that with
Not
nobody?
for me.
See, you know how your daddy is. If he see me play, well, he don't play me with nobody else. He's scared to play me with somebody else. He just want me to play him with somebody else. But I bet you at first that he's scared to play me with somebody else. You know how them kind of people be.
That's my bad. I don't know, like, always, like, when you roll out with your QB, they, like, throw it all the way out of bounds.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Microphone that you can use.
Wilson throwing again. Grab over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Yeah.
Frosty Rucker, get him.
He's got Lockett. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, 98 is slow.
Spread the field, it worked.
And I think that this...
Let's go, baby.
For the Seahawk touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember,
It's
he's
good.
in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for him.
And got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Touchdown.
No! Dang it, I messed up my streak. That's all my fault.
1 yards. And the Cardinals
That was all my fault. For 31, I missed the tackle because I tried to truck him. Then for him, I don't know how I missed it.
not only to calm them
Come
down,
on.
but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit. Because
Always when I try to smoke you, you will score.
very easily.
Come on, Keith. Let me just smoke you one time.
Have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. It's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And 10, it's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett.
Woo-wee.
And he takes it down deep into Arizona
Hey, Dad.
territory.
We was doing a mesh play. I had him, but then this defensive player, he came out of nowhere and stopped me at the 12, from the 20 to the 12.
Red zone opportunity. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And he's going to return it to the 1-yard line.
Dad, I just gotta pick my QB, threw it behind him. It was an easy TD right behind him. Not even more than 5 yards.
After the interception, here's Palmer. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Trying for
Yes, I got the pick back. What the heck? Wow. Got a wide back for loss of yards.
They've got the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. They go play action with Wilson.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give him a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That goes for a gain of 31. Here's Carson, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. See what the offense comes with here, 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Graham. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got the touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
get.
Kick this one off.
Whew. Between.
So out now come the Cardinals. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
Hey, Chief.
In this situation, that's the proper.
JL said, aren't you ever going to run one back?
Out there, they may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I don't know. Let's see. Where am I? Let's see what I want to do.
He said, you just stay fair catching.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Palmer. He's going to look deep down the field. And now this one's intercepted. A third interception for Palmer. Picked off by the all-pro
God,
safety.
when he threw a Hail Mary, it was just bobbling up, and I got it.
4 quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's going to go to Tyler Lockett.
Oh, you remember that last? You remember when he got on the phone when you was still playing? Did you hear him bragging about your victories where he can't get one where he gonna talk up on yours? Did you see that earlier?
What?
After when I was playing him, when I was playing you earlier, then he put on the headset and got to bragging because he can brag on you, he can't brag on himself.
Maybe not many
focused
on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
Triangle.
And Wilson's going to go down.
This Cardinals pass rush in 2016 got home 48 times. That's a pretty good number.
A very good number, led the league. Is it just because the dudes that they had, or the scheme, or both, or what?
It's always the dudes first, but their scheme, attacking, pressure, they'll continue to pile up the sacks.
Now Wilson.
What the heck?
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Play action. It's Wilson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line...
Can you please be quiet?
It's been demonstrated time and time
Dad, can you tell Jalen to close his mouth? I wasn't even talking to him before.
For error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
I don't want to hear you talk, period.
There, this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40.
And I wasn't even talking to him that before.
Back there, he'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
What the?
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
What?
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming out.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15.
Make sure you don't do that again, because you almost, because last time, don't accidentally
Yeah, you
step in
should
the
have
end
hit
zone.
the guy on the white side. He was wide open. J.O. Gosh, you're freaking annoying.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh.
He's coming and he's taken down. Carlos Dansby coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there.
91 yards.
That's all I thought you started to.
Add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive's coach
Dad,
is insane. When they
is the money inside?
We've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 46 yards.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. He's had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Now, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Frosty Rucker in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's John Ryan now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And the D looking like they may blitz. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
First and 10, it's Palmer. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete.
Come on, Kim, you gotta go up and
in
get
Seattle,
them.
Washington.
Go up and
Happy
get it.
faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Palmer to throw on second down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
He was flat on this man.
Jerron Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their
You was thinking too fast. You thought I called a onside kick.
here in the 4th quarter.
No, I didn't mean to hit that button. I was trying to hit something else. Plus, my dad said you can't call timeouts on kickoffs. Looks like you can't.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 30.
Yeah, you can in between because
Yes,
yeah, you can because you wanted to change your play, yeah. But you know, once you start off and once y'all get out there, I mean, you can call timeout, but you can't pause. Like to go to your game day. You got to wait till after the timeout to pause. I mean, after the kickoff to pause.
On first down, Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wait, Chief.
Huh?
I was just on the 49, and then I went to the 50. I was on my 49.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The connection made. It's Graham. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Yeah? Wait, in the money. Come here. Hurry up. I gotta give you something. Here. You like it?
Now Wilson on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Do you want it? Can you get out my Smith?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Yeah, can you get it out?
Yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive lines, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They go read option with Wilson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
He's trying to good.
The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal.
Wait, is Lieutenant Logan out?
Wilson wants to throw it.
Touchdown.
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the
Do y'all have black kids on y'all street?
Masterclass right now. What a performance he's putting.
Is it black kids on y'all street?
Is there black kids on my street?
Yeah.
Yeah. His back hurts.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Woo! Did you see that?
Yeah, I thought he was going to fumble.
Come on, that's supposed to be a fumble.
Now as they get set to take over. They're down big.
Oh yeah, Keith. You know how the return of 16, number 16?
You said what?
You know how your kick return is number 16?
Oh yeah,
Well, you just got 16 yards.
Oh, okay.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just
Let's go, baby. It's 3-yard line. You lucky.
Michael Bennett in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, if an offense is going to pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And he's unable to grab it.
Chances like this. If I don't get it, if I don't get it, nobody gets it.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes.
Come on, let's go.
Numbers put up against them offensively. Wilson Brown in motion right.
15, 14, R2.
Now Palmer on third and long.
Not in my house. Bobby Wagner. Let's go, Bobby Wagner.
At the 28-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason.
You really need to sit your father down and teach him real. He ever asked you to help him?
And right now,
Let's go, baby. Woo, woo.
Huh?
Woo. Wait, John, wait, what did you say, Keith?
I'm surprised he don't be asking you to help him because you don't need to teach him.
Yep.
Does he ever ask you to train him? I mean, to teach him or
Nope.
Cause his
Nope, he never asked me that.
Yeah, cause what it is, he ashamed his ego too big, cause he don't want to admit he's sorry.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Cause I be having people watching, right?
Short kick. One of the open will take it down.
Right?
And solid
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because then I be hearing them in my ear and stuff. It's a lot of them be like, why do you continue to play him? Why don't you play his son more?
even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward.
Well, you gotta tell them that on weekdays, we can't play that much because I got school.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I be having a few people talking about that they ain't even gonna watch it no more if I keep playing him.
They go back to the air here after
Oh, dang it, I failed.
He's gonna let it
No, not in my house.
The collision there jarred the ball.
Yeah, because I done had people sending me messages in my ear because if you watch the game or if you listening to this headset, if there's people making comments, then they be saying, why do you play that clown so much? He can't play the son.
You can have it all.
They say,
It's all yours.
they
You're
say,
welcome.
why do you play that clown so much?
Hey, Dad. Keeps people saying, why you keep on playing that clown so much? If you keep on playing, I ain't gonna watch it no more.
Play the son.
I don't know if the defense is confusing him.
You need to play the son more.
Bad info and intel.
Tell the son that he need to teach the older one.
The football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should.
You don't want to hear that though.
Pressure comes, he's taken
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that.
Hey, Dad. Keith said they don't want to hear that. They do not want to hear
He
that.
don't want to hear. He don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, cause they be talking about. Cause someone be talking about. I'm gonna stop watching if you keep playing him. Play somebody else.
Changes here as the D-line separates some. Here we go. It's Palmer on fourth down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, my goodness. Another
Did you just see
Good
that?
game, yeah.
This is my one-hand pick.
Good game. Why don't you let me write the score down. You really need to teach him though, for real. Let me see.
Last play, Cam just got one-hand pick.
That's your win. That's your win right there. And what's the score?
The score was
21-49. That's your win right there.
offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
So
you really
now
need to
I got
teach him.
4 wins and you got 3. It's
4 to 3,
3.
yeah. But you really need to teach him though, for real. I mean, you really need
Okay.
to just right now. Just say, "Come on, Dad. Just sit down. Don't be proud. Go on, let me teach you."
Okay, see ya.
See you later.
Bye.
Wow.
Battle, hey, JL said battle up next week.
Oh, okay.
Davis and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaw. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
That was another episode of Fourjacs TV, Madden18 edition, streaming live on YouTube and the PlayStation Network. I'm your host, Jack, coming to you live from the Fourjacs studio, Los Angeles, California. Jack saying good night until next time. God willing, peace, love. I'm out of here.